This video explains how to remove the diagonal of a correlation matrix plot using the R programming language. So without too much talk, let's dive into the R code. In this video I will show you two examples, and both of these examples are based on the data frame that we can create with lines 2 to 7 of the code. So after running these lines of code, a new data frame called data is appearing at the top right, and we can print the first 6 rows of this data frame using the head function, as you can see in line 8 of the code. So after running this line of code, a new output is returned at the console at the bottom of RStudio, and as you can see, our new data frame contains 4 columns, the columns x1, x2, x3 and x4, and each of these columns contains random numeric values. Now let's assume that we want to compute the correlation matrix of our data to draw our data in a correlation matrix plot. Then we have to apply the cor function to our data set, as you can see in line 10. So after running line 10 of the code, a new data object called data cor is appearing at the top right, and we can print the content of this data object by running line 11. And then you can see at the bottom in the RStudio console that our correlation matrix was returned. So in the next step, I'm going to draw our correlation matrix, and in this correlation matrix plot, I'm also removing the diagonal of our plot. And in the first example, I want to show you how to do that based on the corrplot package. And for this, we first need to install and load the package, as you can see in lines 13 and 14 of the code. I have installed this package already, so for that reason, I'm just going to load it with line 14. And then in the next step, I'm using the corrplot function that is provided by this package, as you can see in lines 16 and 17 of the code. And within the function, I'm specifying the name of our correlation matrix. And then to remove the diagonal of this plot, I'm specifying the diag argument to be equal to false. So after running lines 16 and 17 of the code, you can see that our correlation matrix plot is appearing at the bottom right. And you can also see that we have removed the bubbles that would usually be shown in the diagonal of this plot. So in this first example, I have shown how to remove the diagonal of a correlation matrix plot created by the corrplot package. However, I also want to show you how to remove the diagonal from a correlation matrix plot that was created by the ggcorrplot package. And we can do that, as you can see in the code starting in line 19. So in lines 19 and 20, I'm first installing and loading the ggcorrplot package. I have installed this package as well, so for that reason I'm just going to load it with line 20. And then in the next step, in lines 22 and 23, I'm creating a new correlation matrix where I'm assigning NA values to the diagonal. So after running these lines of code, this new correlation matrix is appearing at the top right, which is called data cor NA. And we can print this matrix to the bottom in the RStudio console by running line 24 of the code. And then you can see that we have updated our correlation matrix, and this time we have assigned NA values to the diagonal. And then in the next step, we can simply apply the ggcorrplot function to our new matrix, as you can see in line 26. So after running this line of code, another correlation matrix plot based on the ggcorrplot package is appearing, and as you can see, we have removed the diagonal from this plot. That's all I wanted to explain in this video. In case you want to learn more on this topic, you may check out my homepage, statisticsglobe.com, because on my homepage I have recently published a tutorial in which I'm explaining the content of this video in some more detail. I will put a link to this tutorial into the description of the video, so you can find it there. If you have liked this video, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'll try to respond to all comments as soon as I can. Furthermore, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified about future video releases. I have already published about 500 videos on this channel, and I'm releasing new videos on a daily basis. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.